Lena? Take it easy. It's me, Coop. It's not what it looks like.
What it looks like is you're breaking into the house of the guy who stole your wife.
Is that Nick's gun?
It's mine.
Why do you need a gun?
Why would Nick?
Well, can you not point it at me? You know I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't know what I know. 5 minutes ago, I didn't know you were a thief.
I was just gonna take the ring.
And when Nick notices his championship ring is missing, who do you think he's gonna blame?
Come on, Nick loves you.
Nick loves watching my ass when I clean his house.
That's fair.
The Sperlings loved Ariana. They fired her a few days ago when Mr. Sperling's watches went missing and they blamed her. That woman practically raised Chelsea. Was that you?
Sorry about your friend.
Well, you have bigger problems. Honestly, I never liked her.
In that case, you're welcome.
What, they don't pay you enough money at the bank?
It was a hedge fund.
I don't care.
Your boss fucked my wife. My boss fucked me out of a job.
Okay, so you lost your job and your buddy and your wife. That's a pretty bad couple of years.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for you to tell me just how bad it's gonna get.
What were you gonna do with that ring?
I got a guy.
And your guy would have told you to fuck off. This is not a Cartier necklace. A ring like that gets really hot once it's being reported.
I figured Nick wouldn't notice for a while.
I think that you just wanted to take something that he loved, like he did to you.
I take it you knew about them before me. I mean,
Let's just say you weren't the first person to walk in on them.
it's humiliating.
For them?
For me.
TV10 podcast, episode 532, in here.
You mean 0532,
Yeah, that's
sir.
right. Yeah. I always forget the zero. There's this couple of sticklers out there who don't like it when I forget the zero.
Really? We have people that are going, how dare you do this?
It's been a minute, but there was a couple of people who was like, you mean zero. It's like, okay, fine.
All right, just calm down, folks.
We're sticking to the bit.
We're going to be, and good news, we're back finally because WrestleMania stuff is over with, at least on my part.
Yeah, I mentioned in the Weekender a couple days ago that last Sunday was the unholy trinity of 420 Easter and WrestleMania weekend, all converging to prevent us from recording.
What do you mean unholy? What are
I
you
mean
talking
holy.
about? Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yeah.
What is this unholy part? All right, it's not General Conference weekend.
Oh, was it?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We're not even sure if we're joking anymore, folks. That's where we're at these days.
We can't make anything up anymore.
We can't do this. We can't make shit up if we tried.
This week's episode brought to you by
Our good old friends, the OG sponsors of the TV10 podcast. That would be Sugar House Distillery. And, of course, what better way to celebrate a Sunday than with some craft cocktails in a can? I, myself, am having the raspberry whiskey sour. And you, sir, you got the raspberry lemonade vodka.
Yeah.
Because it's
tart.
It's well there, that goes without saying, but
Yeah.
it's a good drink for springtime.
Sure, yeah.
In Utah?
It's a lot like spring out there right now.
Sure.
Somewhat, yes.
Never mind those dark clouds that are coming over the TV10 studios, but whatever. By the time you are listening to this, you're going, is this the weather? No, just don't follow that part.
Yeah. You know how useless a podcast about the weather would be?
About as useless as me running for a Utah House representative seat?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Just like that. Got some new stuff to tell you about. First of all, I want to encourage you to be watching Your Friends and Neighbors over on Apple TV Plus with John Hamm, Amanda Peet, Olivia Munn. Great show. John Hamm's killing it.
I was kind of worried about him after Landman, and now I'm going, no, I don't need to worry anymore.
Nope. So. He finally got that Apple TV Plus series.
Right?
And also, I'm going to get to a movie here in a minute here. Oh. But here's some new stuff coming up this week. Monday, the day this episode drops, a new series. It was inevitable that there was going to be something called this. It's called Yes, Chef. It's on NBC and Peacock. Martha Stewart and Jose Andres, who is apparently a celebrity chef.
Well, he's a celebrity chef slash philanthropist. He tried to, help out the hungry in Gaza before
it was cool?
Well, I was going to say before they got bombed the fuck out, but same deal.
All right. This is a new cooking competition from the producers of Top Chef.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And speaking of celebrity chefs, on Wednesday, Carême. It's a new French language series on Apple TV Plus about Antonin Carême, possibly the world's first celebrity chef.
Spell that?
Careme. It's a French name. It's set in the 19th century, and he was possibly the world's first celebrity chef.
Okay.
Also possibly the world's first celebrity chef / spy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm interested again.
Yeah. Thursday, did you ever see the movie A Simple Favor?
I heard about it. I've never seen it.
Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, sort of a weirdo, twisty thriller.
Yes, I have seen that.
From 2018. Didn't do major box office, but it did become kind of a cult hit. Now there's a sequel.
Yeah.
Also directed by Paul Feig.
Oh, okay. I will say this. As soon as you told me it was Blake Lively and what was her name again? Anna
Kendrick.
Andrew Kendrick. I remember watching Blake Lively in that, and I just kept thinking, holy fuck, is Ryan Reynolds giving her notes? Like her humor was so dark.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian dark.
Yeah. That's on Thursday on Prime Video.
Okay. All right.
The sequel movie. Also a new series. This has been done before. The Four Seasons. This time it's on Netflix. And adapted by Tina Fey and Tracy Wigfield and Lang Fisher, all 30 Rock people.
Okay.
And follows 6 old friends, 3 couples, on a series of 4 vacations together over the course of 1 year as the relationship of one of these couples is dissolving. Oh, no. Tina Fey stars alongside Steve Carell, Will Forte, Coleman Domingo, Kenny Silver, and Marco Calvani. And guests include Alden Alda, who directed the first film back in 1981, and also served as a producer on the 1984 TV adaptation.
Okay. And can I guess which couple is going to deteriorate? Can I guess right now?
Go right ahead.
Carell. Just because watching him melt down in any situation, genius.
That's a safe bet. That's on Netflix on Thursday.
Don't take that to Vegas, by the way, folks.
Yeah, Tina Fey in a Hollywood Reporter interview said this is her perfect kind of a thing to be involved with. Actors in nice places wearing flat shoes.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
One of the better reviewed movies of the year also drops on Friday on Peacock, Black Bag.
Yay.
Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett. It's a spy thriller.
And Fassbender's kind of been getting into the spy game of late. He's done it before with Haywire and recently with the Agency.
Yeah, on Paramount Plus. Yeah. The dude just looks like a spy.
I don't see any problem with this.
Yeah. Saturday Night Live this week, hosted by Quinta Brunson.
Who?
Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, now who's the musical guest?
Musical guest is Benson Boone.
Okay.
And now where you say, who the fuck is Benson Boone?
Well, actually, I was going to ask what are the odds that Benson Boone's going to walk off and go to God's own country?
Not likely.
Okay, good. So, no problems there.
He's he's not a winner, but he's a product of American Idol.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And also he left Brigham Young University to pursue music.
Really?
Yeah.
He's one of those.
I guess so, yeah.
And I should give a fuck because...
And he got famous on TikTok.
So I'm not drinking hard enough.
You got American Idol, you got BYU, you got TikTok. Those are... No. That's an unholy trinity.
Okay, and all of a sudden...
That's a devil's three-way right there.
You know what? I'm not even going to try to set this up. I'm just going to say it's cold in here when you have to issue a...
Frost warning! Stop making pop stars out of TikTokers.
Is that right along the lines of stop making garbage people famous?
Yeah, right up there.
Okay, so that would be our number two rule.
Those are two throw pillows next to each other.
Stop making garbage people famous and stop making TikTok happen.
Stop making TikTokers pop stars.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, and those of you who are crafty as fuck, make that into a pillow. We want to see that happen. We'll give you the logo and we'll work it out from there.
We'll put it on our Etsy shop.
Ooh. Do we have an Etsy shop?
No.
Ah, damn it.
On Sunday,
Yes.
going all the way to Sunday, of course, is May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you.
I know where this is headed.
So we got a bunch of Star Wars stuff. First of all, we got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which is basically a Disney Plus infomercial for the Disneyland park.
Mm-hmm.
And followed by Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, also on Disney Plus, which is an infomercial for Disneyland Imagination and Disney Park and all that, all things Disney. All things Star Wars and Disney.
What we're trying to say here is if you want to have the kiddies enjoy Star Wars, this is it. If you want to be an adult and watch something good out of Star Wars like Andor Season 2.
Ooh, so good.
And again, I am going to die on the hill when I call it Tinker Andor Rebel Spy.
Yeah.
I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
Every time.
And also in Star Wars stuff on May the 4th, Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. It's an animated, and I would say badly animated for Disney, story of two iconic villains, Asajj Ventress and the fabulously named Cad Bane.
Oh, okay.
Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, Cad Bane. We've seen him before in, in Clone Wars, in Bad Batch, and Rebels, animated, as well as the Book of Boba Fett, just to name a few. And Asajj Ventress, same deal right there, along those lines. I want to, it's who's the showrunner again? Dave.
That I don't know. Doesn't say here.
It's like Dave Filoni, I want to say, but if he's the one that's behind it, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sign up and just say, just take my money already.
Yeah. Also on Sunday, season 2 of The Walking Dead, Dead City: The Further Adventures of that wacky duo of Negan and Maggie.
Okay.
In New York City. And this is the one I like, actually. The Rick and Michonne thing was pure garbage.
Yeah.
Daryl Dixon, it was pretty good for one season. Then the second season kind of lost it.
Oh, okay. There's a problem.
And the various other Walking Dead spin-offs. Well, Fear the Walking Dead was good for a while. Then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then it went away. And then there's other Beyond Walking Dead Beyond something.
Yeah, basically what we're trying to say, folks, is there's too many zombies around. And, of course, how can you fix this? Well, the answer is always TV10 Podcast.
Of course.
And I have the only way we can fix this.
Okay.
We bring everybody together in Utah.
Oh.
And, well, it's kind of like a little spin-off of The Stand. Instead of Denver, we'll say Utah.
Okay.
And then, all the walkers are trying to go after all of humanity.
Yeah.
And we just hold them off at the pass at Duchesne. And then once that falls down, we try to hold them off a little further east.
All right. Okay.
Until there's a big showdown in Salt Lake City.
Huh.
Now, you're probably going...
Didn't that always happen on The Last of Us?
Let's not get in trouble with HBO Max. What I'm trying to say is you want more details, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, Hollywood executives. We'll be happy to give this to you for only the low price of $500,000 US each.
Okay.
Am I lowballing it?
No, that sounds good to me.
Okay, so And then we could give you some more details, and we'll talk more about residuals after the fact. Anyway, moving along.
And also on Sunday, the sad finale of The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh.
It's all coming to an end after
why?
a very fantastic and very filthy season.
I mean, I will say this. I never thought I would say something kind about The Righteous Gemstones, but the way they acknowledged Adam Driver's character as being gay,
I know, right?
I stood agog at that. Like the first episode of this last season with Bradley Cooper, I was like, the fuck? But at the same time, this makes sense now.
Oh, it all does, yeah.
And yeah, Driver drove it home. Pardon the pun. I did not think I would see that day, but
nope.
God damn it, this works.
Was it the top Jesus follower? What was the title?
Yeah, Top Christ.
Top Christ following man.
Yeah,
was the name of the title, which is ridiculous.
Oh, and then there's Brad Dourif just selling it like, what the fuck? I'm losing to this guy?
Oh yeah,
motherfucker.
Very funny. Baby Billy just needs $2 million in an 8-ball.
Well, if we're gonna do it right with Walton Goggins, look here. I'm your uncle, right? It's Uncle Baby Billy, and I just need an 8-ball and $2 million. How hard is that?
And
it works better with that voice, honest to God.
Yes. So that's your week of new shit coming your way. Mm-hmm. Follow me on the socials for your daily TV 2-night update of stuff that may not have made that list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, how could they follow you?
On Blue Sky, on Threads, on Facebook, and even on the Twitter. I'm still going to call it Twitter.
Yeah. Nobody's going to call it that.
April is coming to an end. April marks my 16-year anniversary on the Twitter, and I've been vacillating back and forth. Do I just finally get the fuck out, or do I stay?
Because you stay the course.
Because he sucks, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the Michael Bolton theory. Look, he needs to fucking leave, not you.
Yep.
I'm on board with that.
And please jot down the Michael Bolton theory.
Already there. So. And again, this is the genius of podcasting. It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah, and this movie I saw last night, I can't believe I didn't see it when it was first came out in the 80s. I think it was the late 80s. It's called Shock 'em Dead.
Oh!
Starring Tracy Lords.
Oh, okay. I'm on board.
Yeah, and I can't name anyone else in the movie. But it's a story of a young nerd working at a pizza shop.
Like you do.
And he wants to audition for this rock band that's on the verge of making their getting their big break. He's a guitar player.
Before you go on.
Yeah.
A little quick asterisk here.
Mm-hmm.
See, kids, Tracy Lords used to be a porn star of renown.
Yeah.
And then she decided she wanted to be a serious actress, thespian, if you will.
See Crybaby.
And also...
With Johnny Depp.
And she was pretty awesome in the opening scene of Blade. We forget that.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And she also recorded a techno album back in the 90s.
Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot about that.
Not bad.
Did it ever make it into the Blade soundtrack?
No.
Damn it.
I think it came after Blade or before. Anyway,
way.
This movie is called, for some reason it's called Shock 'em Dead. This loser working at a pizza shop tries to audition for this rock band that's about to get their big break, and he flunks out because he sucks as a guitar player.
Oh. Is that kind of real life and bigger question? Is there a little PTSD when you say that?
It's never happened to me.
Oh, okay. So that's not you.
That's never happened to me.
But you've seen that happen with other people.
Oh yeah.
And how much have they cried afterwards is my next question.
I don't know. Anyway, he of course runs into this voodoo priestess who grants him the wish of being an awesome rock star.
Uh-huh.
So all of a sudden, overnight, he grows like a big Motley Crue head of hair.
Oh, like hairsprayed shellacked.
Big hair.
Damn.
Big hair.
Not just big hair, big.
Yeah, he wakes up in a mansion with three hot babes.
Like you do.
Who've also all sold their souls. And so he goes down to audition for the band again. They and of course he blows them away,
Uh-huh.
and immediately takes the band over,
Okay.
which he rightfully did because the lead singer was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, not that there's a lot of examples like that. Looking at you, David Lee Roth.
And so the guitar parts are played by Michelangelo Batello, who was like a super mega shredder. He's the guy who can play 2 necks at one time.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so all the guitar stuff is done by him. So the whole story is just so fucking ridiculous. They go to play their big showcase and of course blow them away and get their record deal. Of course they want the record company's offering like lowball figure, and they're like, no, up it much like we do here at TV10, up that to a couple mil.
Yeah.
And we'll talk.
Yeah. I mean, we're not unreasonable.
Yeah, but the thing is, this Mr. New Rockstar, he can't eat human food.
Oh.
He can only eat humans as food.
I mean,
yeah,
that sounds reasonable.
To sustain his supernatural presence, he has to feed on human flesh.
I don't see the problem here. Okay, so obviously they cribbed this from Gore. I see.
This is kind of the Gore story. Yeah.
You didn't say I was wrong.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
Nope.
3 questions I have to ask here, just based on your description.
By the way, Tracy Lords is the manager of the band.
Okay.
And also girlfriend of the bass player.
Okay, so 2 questions I have. The guy that's the Mega Shredder, what was the name again?
The real life guy?
Yeah.
Michelangelo Batello.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to Eddie Van Halen, like, where does he fall in that spectrum?
He has the speed of Eddie Van Halen. He can play faster than anybody.
Really?
He doesn't necessarily have any tasty technique. He's just pretty much all show, all flash, and no soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can play, but not play like
There's a reason
Van
you've
Halen.
never heard of him before.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's...
I mean, dude, Eddie Van Halen could write a song. This guy, nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That answers that. Second question: if we were to remake this in current times, do we need to involve anything involving Latin music?
Maybe.
I mean, because I see a lot in my Rolling Stone about this is the hot thing going on in Latin American music.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
going, okay.
Sure, we could put a Latin American spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
And if we had to create this as a script, can we get this onto the studio? I mean, tell me that Seth Rogen,
We've seen worse ideas on the studio.
literally and figuratively.
Yes.
So, which, by the way, that is our at least that's my watch harder, hash brown watch harder.
The studio, yes.
Yeah.
By the way, this movie Shock 'Em Dead is available on Tubi, and it's from the mid to late 80s, I think, and the production value is almost nothing.
Okay.
And
You could feel the grainy VHS.
It's terrible fun. Yeah, it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio. So yeah,
So what I'm hearing is we need to get our...
it's some good fun trash.
We need to get our correspondent Melissa Merlot on this shit.
She might enjoy this show.
I think, Merlot, if you are listening to this, and like everybody else, you should.
Yeah.
I think you need to get on board with this and send us your feedback on the subject there. So.
And speaking of rock and roll movies, we didn't get to talk about Born Innocent, the Red Cross story. I went to the screening. You couldn't make it because of the jorb.
Of course.
It was at Broovies, and it was very cool. Very cool little rock doc about Red Cross, their beginnings in the 70s as barely teenagers breaking into music.
Yeah, how do you think they told the story faithfully?
I think so, yeah, as far as I know.
All right.
I didn't know much about Red Cross before this movie, so I think I know everything now.
And now
they're still at it, so.
That's the scary part right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, who's playing music at this stage? Oh wait,
the best part of the documentary is the times that they call out all the people who've ripped them off, specifically Axl Rose.
Okay.
Nikki Sixx
Yeah.
of Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And there was another one in there, but they basically just called them out outright, saying, "Oh yeah, you ripped us off."
Just to clarify, though, are we talking like ripped off their entire songs, or are we talking like ripped off their style?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A bit of both. There's one in there that basically ripped off one of their songs. Stone Temple Pilots. Stone Temple Pilots ripped off one of their songs very blatantly, and I never knew about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But they spotted, they pointed out Axl Rose as copying their style, some of their stage moves, and also Nikki Sixx for some of their style issues. Yeah.
Like their fashion.
Yeah.
sense?
So
Okay.
it's like that was a funny part, because that's what you always want to see in one of these kind of things. Like, call out the posers who fucking ripped you off.
Which,
Do it.
I mean, I always do this all the time.
Yeah, so go look up Born Innocent, the Red Cross story on your, I think it's streaming VOD to rent or buy out there. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, and that's Red Cross. That's Red with 2 D's and Cross with a K.
Yeah. So we had an audience of about a dozen music nerds in there.
Okay.
And Ted.
Of course.
And Ted there was there, yeah.
And how much were you guys going, yeah, that's fucking right? Or,
There was a little bit of that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first movie to get me back to Broovy since Cocaine Bear.
You mean the Jorb?
The Jorb, yeah.
I mean The Office.
Yeah,
The Office.
and ran into Andy, who's one of the guys who runs the place.
Oh, cool.
And I haven't seen him forever.
Jeez.
And he said he was talking about, we ought to bring back TV night here at Broovies, and we were trying to think of something that would work, because streaming has kind of fucked us on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the next day window for streaming for almost everything is like, people don't, if you don't have cable but you have Peacock or Hulu or something, you don't have to come down to the movie theater or watch it.
I think I have an answer for that.
Okay.
If we're going to launch this, and I think it's a great idea,
Yeah.
we launch it bigly.
Big league. All right.
With the Shock 'em Dead.
I think they already have a bad movie. They have several bad movie nights.
But how many people actually access Tubi?
I don't know.
And I think we could get Tubi on board with this. Which, by the way, Tubi, we're watching you. We hear you. And we're happy to help out for the low price of... Well, it's Tubi, so I'll be kind and say $50,000 per host here.
Always be monetizing.
I mean, if it was Paramount, I would have jacked it up a little bit more. So
if you have any suggestions of some sort of TV weekly watch thing that we could do on a weeknight at Broovies, probably most specifically like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we used to do it with we used to do it with Sons of Anarchy and Justified.
Yeah.
We used to do Sundays with Breaking Bad and Mad Men. We did really well with Mad Men.
Yeah.
And Brian Young of Big Shiny Robot started it all off with The Walking Dead at Broovies.
Yeah.
To the point where you could not get into Broovies. That's how big it was.
That's how cool we were at the time before Hollywood executives fucked it up. But that's okay. Hollywood, we're going to help you out here.
Yeah, so we're thinking of some sort of a TV thing we could do like that.
You know what would be a good TV idea? I mean, it's so simple. We should kind of get them in with a little bit of sports here. You know?
Hey.
Is that a segue?
Well, they've done the Rasslins before, right? They've done it.
Not well, but we can.
I was there for one before COVID hit.
That would be the Lucha Underground deal there. So.
Okay.
Oh, and we better hit that music because we got a lots to talk about.
It's Sparta, Tommy Milagro, go team!
And from the sports desk of the TV10 podcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. It has been a busy couple of weeks. Where do I begin?
Didn't we watch WrestleMania at Broovies?
We tried. It could have been a pay-per-view before it became
might have been that, yeah.
Yeah, before it became a premium live event.
This would have been 2020.
Yeah. So it would have been a pay-per-view before everything is shown on Peacock. Where you flock to the cock.
Yeah.
But WrestleMania weekend, there was a lot of stuff going on. We better hit the road. We better hit the rubber where the road meets or something.
I watched both nights.
And there was an announcement made. I want to say it was either night 1 or night 2. And this part is very interesting. And, of course, you could read about this at slamwrestling.net. You know, I write for them.
So I hear, yes.
I mean, it's not just because I have an MBA. Mm-hmm. But at one point prior to the broadcast of WrestleMania, I want to say it was it was night 1. It was announced that WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, acquired the Mexican promotion AAA.
Ooh.
So they are now part of the WWE universe, and they are going to have a pay-per-view, premium live event.
Premium PLE.
On June 7th called Worlds Collide, where it's going to be the NXT brand of WWE versus the stars of AAA merging together, which is awesome because a lot of the stars right now in WWE had started out in AAA in one way, shape, and or form. And I can hear the voices right now. What do you mean AAA? Are you saying like say No, I'm saying it's A, but in Spanish it's So get over it.
Okay.
So stop it, Whitey. Anyway, so that was one of the big announcements right there. Also, you probably noticed night 1 of WWE WrestleMania. It was a triple threat match with Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And, of course, what do? They bring back Living Color.
I saw that, yeah.
What did you think when you heard that song?
Man, I saw Living Color live in Salt Lake in around 88, 89 when the first album came out. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, they ripped the roof off that joint, and they still do.
And Vernon Reid has not lost a step on the guitar.
Michelangelo Botel's got nothing on Vernon Reid.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said that out loud. Mm-hmm. That is being recorded right now. And fantastic match, which obviously saw Seth Rollins winning handily after Paul Heyman turned on not only the original tribal chief Roman Reigns, but his friend CM Punk. Aww.
Well, good. Fuck Roman Reigns.
Yeah, well.
He's a Trump tard. We just recently learned.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
He voted for him because he thought he was the guy to get the job done. He's getting some job done.
Yeah, and because we're so close to the island of Taylorsville, I am not going to touch that because I don't want a lot of Samoans or Tongans or whatever just cramming us here at the TV Tan studio.
What do you mean Taylorsville? They're here in my neighborhood. Yeah.
Again, I would like to
Right down the block.
I know.
I don't think they listen to this podcast.
Still? Do you really want to take that chance?
Should I go knocking door to door?
Do you really?
By the way, have you heard the gospel of TV Tan?
Jesus Christ. You're going to be this person to me. Fuck me. Moving along.
Anyway, moving along.
Night 2, night 1, it was supposed to be Rey Mysterio facing off against El Grande Americano, but he got injured on SmackDown, so it was Rey Fenix making his debut at WrestleMania. So good for him, good on him, as well as Penta had a great four-way match for the Intercontinental title with Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, and Finn Balor. Mm-hmm. Fantastic match all around, which saw Dirty Dom get the Intercontinental title. He's one of 3 people where fathers and sons have won that belt. So,
all right.
Yeah. So pretty cool lineage right there. Also, main event, it was John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. And, of course, Cena won his... There's two things that are noticeable. It was his 17th title win, so he surpassed Ric Flair, for the most titles in history as far as WWE is concerned. But you know how he won it?
No. How?
With the help of Travis Scott.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
I mean, it was bad enough seeing Logan Paul, which I didn't even justify recapping it. I think I did a limerick about it, which you can see at slamwrestling.net.
Yeah, yes.
Because, I write for them, and I have an MBA.
Yes.
Anyway, so that happened. Now we move on to what's going on lately. Actually, before I do that, I think I'm going to stick with a couple more things here. Starting with, again, it has been a very busy couple of weeks here. And now you probably noticed that The Rock was not at WrestleMania. And basically his excuse was...
He couldn't find a place to park his big fucking truck?
No, he was like, I didn't want to distract. Fuck you! Like, he got into the whole, I want to own your soul, Cody Rhodes, which kicked off the whole...
I didn't want to distract. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is what happens when you become one of the head of the board of TKO, which owns WWE and UFC.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whatever. Also, it should be noted, tragedy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Steve Mongo McMichael, one of the Four Horsemen, and a Chicago Bear lineman, and a commentator before he turned into a pro wrestler, passed away at the age of, I want to say it was like, 67.
All right.
Yeah, he was suffering from ALS, so he was going to be entered into hospice, and then he passed away that same day.
Okay.
So rest in peace. At least he wasn't visited by J.D. Vance.
Oh.
Yeah, I went dark there, didn't I?
J.D. Vance, the angel of death.
Which, at the same time, you didn't say it was wrong either.
No.
Yeah. And finally I think this is the best way to end this. Are you aware of a promotion called Game Changer Wrestling?
Heard of it.
Okay. So
Probably heard of it here.
Yeah. They have been featured here in Salt Lake City. They have also do some other programs. One of them involves MMA superstar Josh Barnett, the War Master.
Okay.
And he held Bloodsport... excuse me, I didn't say that right. I apologize. Let me get the Genius Juice.
All right. Get ready. Prepare.
It was Josh Barnett's Bloodsport!
Yes.
13, which not only featured a lot of heavy hitters in the world of wrestling and MMA, but it also featured quite a few WWE superstars. Among them was Natalya, a.k.a. Natty Neihart.
Okay.
Natty if you're nasty.
Okay.
And she had a brawler of a match with a Japanese superstar, Miyu, and I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but that wasn't the interesting part. After the match, Natty went out and conversed with the crowd, and who was in the front row? But NWA superstar Kenzie Page. She is the women's world champion.
Okay.
She holds the Burke.
All right.
She decides, and it's on. It's been on social media. There's a point you see Kenzie Page flip off Natty in her face, and they get into a shoving match, like to the point where Backstage Crew tried to separate those two. And it got announced that Natty is going to be facing Kenzie Page for the Burke, the women's world title, at the Crockett Cup, which will be on May 17th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the 2300 ECW Arena in Philly. Now, obviously, that's going to be taped as a signature live event, which you'll see later on. But for those of you in Philadelphia, and of course, we have fans in Philadelphia, as far as anybody knows.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta catch up on this, because when Natalya, the Queen of Hearts, goes up against Kenzie Page, things are about to get real, because it's sports.
And sports. So tell me, Milagro, go team!
I missed that effect.
Yeah. And what is this WWE show on Tubi? It's on Tuesdays, I think.
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. What is that called?
WWE Evolve. So
has anyone watched it? Have you watched it?
I have not.
Okay.
Because there's too much wrestling. There's too many wrestling shows.
Oh, come on. I think you owe it to your Slam Wrestling audience to check it out.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this. I think I have the stroke, as it were. For any wrestling fan that watches WWE Evolve, if you want to talk about it and recap it.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, if you want to do that for Slam Wrestling, reach out to me at tv10podcast@gmail.com, subject line Evolve coverage.
Yeah.
So
all right.
I am going to throw that out there. I want to see who is going to...
You're outsourcing is what you're doing.
Well, yeah, I got to do... I mean, come on. I got to do two things at once.
Okay.
Men can multitask as well. It's not just for women.
Right. Okay.
So come on, we're open-minded. We're all about equality, unlike certain other people in the Third Reich.
Yes.
Just saying.
All right. One of the speaking of the studio, let's get back to that for a second.
Yes.
One of the very first storylines. This is the first episode of Martin Scorsese. Yeah.
Making them cry.
Yeah. Scorsese had had an idea to do a Jonestown movie.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is coming to real life. Scorsese is not involved, but Bill Hader is.
Oh, don't.
Bill Hader and Daniel Zellman, who did Damages and Bloodline, are developing a drama about Jonestown, the site of the infamous 1978 massacre of more than 900 members of the People's Temple led by Jim Jones. Hader's also set to direct and maybe star.
Don't.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
Come on, get Steve Buscemi. Let's just make this bring this all full circle here.
Oh, I mean, that would just be so choice. Bigger question: when is Bryan Cranston gonna reappear again and go? I like this.
Oh yeah, Cranston's got to come back. It's been a minute. Yeah.
I mean, it's granted, it's only been 4 episodes, but still.
Yeah, we got to have more Cranston in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
needs more Cranston.
Yeah, based on the 1978 massacre, drinking poison Flavor Aid. Thank you very much, Hollywood Reporter.
Not they
Kool-Aid.
actually got it right there.
Not Kool-Aid, Flavor Aid.
Good.
And it was out there was a 1980 miniseries starring Powers Booth as Jim Jones that he won an Emmy for.
Well, this explains a whole lot there. So.
Yeah, it also mentions here a fictional Jonestown project from Martin Scorsese is also the centerpiece of the first episode of Apple TV Plus's comedy, The Studio.
Okay.
I had to get that in there.
Yeah, like you do.
That's, Bill, I think, I'm trying to remember what Jim Jones looked like. Bill Hader could be Jim Jones. I think so.
Well,
probably more so than Steve Buscemi, actually.
I've seen pictures of Jim Jones. So, yeah. Imagine Bill Hader, but beefier. I think that's the easiest way I can explain that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see that. And especially, you need something a little bit more toned down after Barry. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
And Wednesday, season 2. We got there's a trailer out there.
Oh.
Which doesn't do us a lot of good since we're an audio-based podcast.
Well, for now. We have figured out a way we could be visual, but again,
that would be more work.
It's not. It's going to be more work. It involves seeing us. Really?
Yeah, I know, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on YouTube who probably should not be on YouTube.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, Joe Rogan's on YouTube a bit, isn't he? So what I'm saying is
that's a whole different category there.
Yeah, but here's what I'm trying to say is that if we could be on YouTube and if we could surpass Joe Rogan, if we just did it out of spite alone, I'm okay with that.
Well, Joe Rogan has already been usurped by the Midas Touch Network.
Oh, really?
They're a lefty progressive podcast They don't even have a studio. It's just like three brothers and some various other correspondents who are like just in their living rooms.
No, don't. Don't give me hope.
But they're lefty podcasters who've knocked Joe Rogan right the fuck out of the top spot. It's mostly because they post multiple videos a day.
Oh, okay. That's where the work is.
Whereas Rogan is only like maybe once a week. In their 3 hours.
Yeah, we've already talked about that way more than we needed
Way more than we need to, yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
So a second season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming this month. We're not into May yet.
Okay.
May 15th, we'll see the premiere on Hulu of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 2.
Do we need to get Merlot involved again? I mean, it's been a hot minute.
I'm sure she watched this.
I know she does. It's just, do we need her to talk about this stuff more than we do?
I'm more interested in this show than the Real Housewives show. Mm-hmm. I think this show is slightly more interesting.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, though, is that if we got rid of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, how's John Oliver going to calm down?
I really don't know. I don't know. He could do it with The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Pretty much he could. I would sub in very well, I think.
I think we need to make that suggestion to all of our
and also want to repeat how happy I am that selling SLC, the other spinoff of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, didn't do shit. I mean, did you ever hear, besides me mentioning it last year, did you ever hear about this show? And have you heard about it since?
Not a fucking bit.
No. So I'm glad to hear that it probably tanked.
I hope it died a horrible death.
Yes.
That is the level of pettiness I'm willing to subscribe to.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I know my parents and my family are going to go, Tom, do you really want that to happen to something like that? Yes, I fucking do. I have no shame in that whatsoever.
We have a new Golden Bachelor.
Oh, ew.
He's a former NFL player named Mel Owens.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And that's all I care to say about it.
And now you're probably going, why didn't you cover it in sports? It's not sports. It's not fucking sports.
Yeah. Dancing with the Stars, season 34. First contestant, Robert Irwin, sister to Bindi.
Okay.
It's just a whole lot of ABC news here for some reason here.
Yeah, just so you know how I'm typing up the notes right now, I'm just kind of going...
Fuck this show, fuck this show, fuck this show.
Actually, I'm going with Reality Bites.
Okay, all right.
Also, that's the only great movie out there by Ben Stiller, second to The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, I'm going to say that.
What?
I said it.
So you're talking movies, right? Not series?
Yeah, movies.
Okay, because Severance is a Ben Stiller series.
Well, okay. He's doing good on that.
Yeah.
We're fine. Second only to the Ben Stiller show.
Of course, yes.
Before Andy Dick became a dick. I think it's good to couch it like that. So, yeah.
And, that's probably going to cover everything.
Okay.
Here's something good.
What?
Getting back to Andor for a second. As Andor Season 2 becomes the highest rated Star Wars TV show or movie.
Well, okay, that makes sense.
That's some good news.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
And you saw all 3 episodes as they dropped?
Oh, yeah, great.
Which... This is the part that kills
where he just lands on a planet of dumb fucks. And it's like...
Yeah, which, and of course, I know the Star Wars nerds are going to go, that is Yavin 4, that is where the climactic battle for the Death Star takes place. Yeah, we get it. All right, so...
Yeah, apparently populated by idiots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I thought things couldn't be more full of dumb fuckery than... Yellow Jackets, but at the same time, which by the way, that season finale, fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Shauna has got some repressed issues,
and a couple of cancellations over at CBS. One I watched, one I didn't. The Summit, which is basically Survivor on a mountain, has been canceled.
All right,
and Papa's House, which I did watch, Damon Wayans and Damon Wayans Jr.
Okay.
It was a pretty funny show.
And it didn't last because...
I don't know why. I know why.
I know why.
Why?
I know why. The Third Reich said, too much DEI. Too much DEI. It cannot be... there cannot be black people on TV anymore.
Coming up on CBS, though, they've ordered some new shows. Einstein, starring Matthew Gray Gubler from Criminal Minds.
Okay.
I don't know what he's been up to since the original Criminal Minds ended, and they've been, hinting at his return with the new Evolution spin-off series.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Also, a single comedy called DMV. Oh shit, you can get a lot of comedy out of a DMV. Oh my god, yeah. FBI spin-off CIA. What is it going to be called? FBI : CIA? I don't know. But Lucifer, Tom Ellis is going to star in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm on board, but...
Yeah. I think he should star as Lucifer.
Well, you know what would be a better Lucifer? Brett Goldstein, Roy Kent. Who apparently has got like a little one-man show on Max, as I found out.
I completely missed that one in my roundup of TV for the Morning Zoo and the Weekender. It's like Brett Goldstein, the second best night of your life or something like that. It's a stand-up thing or
something like
comedy.
It's like a one-man show.
Okay, it's on Max.
Yeah. But you know what's missing?
What?
It's real simple. Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Bane. And just having a serious man crush on Brett Goldstein.
All right.
Why they didn't tie that in somehow, I don't know.
Missed opportunities. I blame David Zaslav.
Of course, I blame him too. And again, HBO Max, we're happy to help out. We know you got that Last of Us Game of Thrones money, so just throw us $50 million per person.
Yeah.
We'll correct this easily.
Bargain, yeah.
Easy bargain.
And I don't want to spoil The Last of Us if you haven't seen it, but yeah, they went there.
Are you talking the most recent episode?
Yes.
Not the episode that's dropping as we're recording live on air.
No, I'm talking about last week's.
Yeah, I saw that and I just went,
Caitlin Deaver's come a long way from working with Tim Allen on Last Man Standing.
Oh shit! That's her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out.
She was one of the three daughters on Last Man Standing.
So this is basically repressed trauma that.
Yeah. Just imagine that person she went after as Tim Allen, because maybe she did.
Suddenly, that episode's really making a lot more sense to me now.
Yeah. And let's get the fuck out of here. Tell the people what they should watch harder. I'm going to start off with, once again, Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm on Apple TV+. Excellent show.
Yep.
And, of course, also The Studio on Apple TV+.
And I'm going to throw in there a little bit of Andor love. And I will say Doctor Who. The new Doctor Who.
Yeah, new season, yeah.
Yes, and I can hear it right now. That's so woke. It's always been woke.
Doctor Who is too woke.
Oh, yeah, and the fact that he's a black Doctor Who, come on. It's all right. It's going to be fine, and it's actually getting better this season round. Plus, I'm going to throw in there, I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of not just The Last of Us, but also, let's see, we already talked about Andor, and, Mobland.
Oh, okay, on Paramount Plus.
With Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan, and Helen Mirren. My God, she can be vindictive.
Yeah.
Do not cross Maeve.
Okay.
I'm just telling you right now, just watch it and just go, yeah, I don't want to cross her. I don't want to. Whatever her issue is, just go, yeah, I like Shakespeare. Yeah, I think your character is great in Fast and Furious. Just leave it be and walk slowly away.
And, also check out Shock 'em Dead on Tubi. It's ridiculous.
Or you should tell people at the office, Red Broovies, and tell them, hey, I want Shock 'em Dead. And if they ask, why? Because TV10 Podcast sent you.
See how that works out. Yeah.
I think we need to conduct a little little bit of an experiment here. And
Okay.
yes, I'm pointing to you from the Teddy Bear Nannycams. You can make that shit happen. So ask for it by name, tell them who to blame, which is us, and we will make the magic happen.
All right. And, on that note, good night, America.
What? Oh.
What?
You forgot, sir.
Oh, I was getting
How long has it been?
getting ahead of myself here. We got to shout out our sponsors and tell people how to get in touch with us.
Exactly.
Yes,
because, my God, man.
Forget I said that.
We'll scrub it in post-production. The point is...
Probably not.
Yeah, I know. But the point is, we got to thank our OG sponsor, Sugar House Distillery. They make some great craft cocktails in a can. Plus, they got some great vodka. They got some great rum. They got some great bourbon. And, oh, yeah, they got a little place up in Sugar House proper once you get past the construction. And what's the name of that place where it was like Kimmy's Chop Shop used to be?
Yeah, I'll look it up here.
The important thing is there are so many ways you could see Sugar House Distillery and avoid the bullshit of the liquor stores.
That would be the Sugar House Station.
Oh, the Sugar House Station is what it's called now.
Okay. Utah's only first and only bar hall featuring 5 local restaurants and 5 bars now open in Sugar House.
Yep. But of course, if you can't make it to Sugar House, no problem. We got our other fine sponsors. That would be Outlaw Distillery out in Midvale. They got some rum, they got some bourbon, they got honey bourbon, they got vodka too, and so many other things to mix up your favorite drink. Plus, we got to thank our good friends at Ogden's Own Distillery. They provide us the 5 Wives, the 5 Husbands vodka. Hold that thought. No, Utah legislature, you can't ban them. I don't give a fuck what you say. But you need to have some Madame Patarini gin. Still can't ban them, Utah legislature. Fuck off. And, of course, they've got... the Underground, they got the Porter's Fire, the Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey, they got the Porter's Rye Whiskey, they even got craft cocktails in a can as well, such as the peach tea that Mr. Frost always likes.
Yes.
And of course, you should also, if you need some beer, because who doesn't like beer on a springtime day?
Let's say yes.
In Utah, that would be our good friends at Bohemian Brewery. Lots of great stuff there. And of course, we love the cerveza because that's the only thing that should be iced, not the actual ice. Yeah, I went there, so do something.
Yeah.
But of course, if you need something to mix things up, visit our friend Ivy at Boustique in downtown Salt Lake. She's got glassware, she's got stuff to mix drinks, she's got non-alcoholic drinks. Don't judge. But either way, let them know TV10 Podcast sent you. And of course, if you need to reach out to us about some suggestions, ideas, TV shows, or just why are we the way that we are, just reach out to us, tv10podcast@gmail.com, or our social medias. That would be Facebook, X, Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky. Thank you. I'm forgetting one. Which one?
I don't know. I think that's all of them, isn't it?
But either way, support us on all the social media platforms because we're audio, and you're welcome. We're not doing video yet.
No. Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Okay, now I can say goodnight, America.
And yes, now you can jiggle that handle because it's time to flush.
There's only me and my
Are you sure about this? Are women supposed to be sentimental about their jewelry?
Not about the panther. It's from her ex-husband. Audrey told me that she kept it out of spite in the divorce. She never wears it.
How does she know that?
Audrey knows everything.
Turned out the Housekeeper Network was a real thing, and there was almost nothing about us that they didn't know. They were a social network, like any other, supporting each other, covering for each other, spreading information like currency across the neighborhood. These women moving quietly and unobtrusively through our lives were quietly and unobtrusively taking note of everything and sharing it in WhatsApp groups and weekly card games. And Elena, she was at the center of it all. We did 4 jobs in 2 weeks, all surgical, all clean, all thanks to Elena. Everything was where she said it would be, and it was all stuff no one would miss for a while, if ever.